An additional arrest has been made by the Reedy Police Department in this past week's Reedy Adult School graduation. 41-year-old Sabrina Marie Chavez has been arrested on battery on school property and disturbance of the peace. Investigation is still going on.
This 17-year-old teenager from Clayton, North Carolina says her welcome speech to graduates was cut off by a school administrator after she made these remarks.
I have one last thing to say. Every single person here has a voice, and we are privileged to have the freedom to use it when so many people around the world are struggling and they're suffering to be heard. Whether it's the millions suffering in Palestine, Sudan, Congo, Afghanistan, and so many other countries around the world, or the families being torn apart by ICE. These are not distant issues. They are happening right now as I speak.
She came up to me and she's like, if you don't stop speaking right now, you're not graduating.
That's what Lean Hijaz says the administrator said to her in this moment when she cut off Hijaz's speech. And because of those remarks, unlike the rest of her fellow graduates who picked up their diplomas after the ceremony, Hijaz says she was told,
"You're getting your diploma withheld."
A Johnston County Public Schools spokesperson tells CNN that Hijaz was, quote, awarded her diploma and that her speech was cut off because, quote, school administrators intervened in order to maintain the integrity and focus of the program in real time. This action was not about limiting a student's voice, but about ensuring that a school-sponsored event remained consistent with its intended purpose. JCPS respects students' rights to express their views and encourages thoughtful dialogue in appropriate settings. The district also said the content of graduation speeches is approved by staff ahead of the event. Hijaz says she did not submit her unscripted remarks for approval and that she received her diploma 4 days after graduation. Hijaz says her family and friends have supported her throughout because
my sole purpose of saying everything was to advocate for people.
Breaking news, a college student who mysteriously vanished after a trip to Target has been found deceased. 21-year-old Melissa was last seen in St. Peters, Missouri around 7:30 a.m. on Thursday, March 26th. After leaving her residence that morning, they said Melissa made several stops, including a Target in her hometown, a grocery store, and a Walgreens. Shortly after, her car was found abandoned on the side of a rural road outside of St. Jacob, Illinois. This was about 60 miles east of her hometown. Authorities also stated that a dash cam that was inside the car had been removed before the vehicle was found. Authorities then swarmed the area looking for Melissa. They said Melissa had several medical conditions that required attention, and that raised a high concern for her well-being. Now, as of Saturday, March 4th, authorities said that she was found deceased in Madison County, Illinois. This is the same county that her car was discovered in earlier that day. At this time, her cause of passing has not been released, but they say they have ruled out foul play and that there is no ongoing threat to the public. However, they did state that this quote remains an active investigation, continuing by saying, "We ask that you keep her family in your thoughts during this difficult time. Thank you to everyone who shared the post and offered your prayers." Her father said that Melissa had just finished her midterms and appeared stressed.
So I pray